Okay, shout out to the YouTube world. Shout out to the YouTube world. It is the channel, The Life Pill. Checking if I'm live. Checking if I'm live, so I'll be back. So we live. So as I can see the title, what's a high value man? Question mark. Which you got a lot of so-called dating coaches on YouTube talking about high value men, right? As you can see, this guy on the screen is Kevin Samuel, an upcoming dating coach, teaching his own opinion of a high value man. And at the end of the day, what's gonna happen? I'm gonna actually give my own definition out of life experience. What's a high value man? And like I said, you got a lot of dating coaches on YouTube teaching men how to actually deal with these women, these females, right? But at the end of the day, let's listen to this quick clip, because I listen to this dude, right? And he's on YouTube, and I don't listen to all his live streams. I just listen the beginning, like 20 minutes, 50 minutes, and after that I just stop watching. And I'm gonna play this part, right? And this guy will actually explain his definition of a high value man, his own definition of a high value man. So let's get into it.
Find that again in depth. Over here, we talk about high value men. I'm going to define that again in depth because I'm seeing a lot of people talking high value this, high value that, and you getting it all wrong. I will actually have a must read little book out by the end of the week for the high value dictionary because I'm hearing people talk all this high value stuff. And here's the thing, that may be your definition, but I'm going to give what I mean when I talk about it, because when people are saying these things, as it stands right now, a lot of people are tending to refer to this platform, and I at least want you to be referring to it in the right way. High value starts with money. If somebody's claiming high value and it has nothing to do with money or doesn't start with money, go ahead and walk the opposite direction. That person doesn't know what they're talking about. There's no such thing as high value homeless, and you can have a high value mindset on $20 an hour. Sorry, that won't work for the world. That works for the barbershop and everybody else you're trying to impress that are broke.
Which I disagree, man. I disagree. This guy got a straight look in his face, looking straight into the camera, talking about high value starts with money. So, like I said, I'm gonna talk about my life experience, right? Because I was born in South America, and I've seen a lot of stuff, man, with these films. How they actually deal with men, right? So if high value starts with money, I'm gonna bring it again, man. I'm gonna bring it again.
Mindset on $20 an hour. Sorry, they won't. And you can have a doesn't know what you're talking about. Nothing to do with money or starts high value starts with money. If somebody's claiming
I disagree with that. High value doesn't start with money, man. High value does not starts with money. The reason why I say this, right? Why all these women who marry men with money, right? Why do they divorce these men? That's the question. Because those are high value men, right? If high value starts with money, why women are divorcing men with good status when it comes to money, right? If high value starts with money, why when a woman, right, gets with a man, right, and this guy got a lot of money, right, but he don't got the wisdom, right, how to deal with a woman. He don't know how to have sex. He don't know how to actually control a woman. He don't know how to deal with a woman, right? Why, when a woman meets a man with a lot of money, right? Why do these women cheat? Because that's a high value man, right? Look what's happening in the watch what's happening in the mainstream media. You know, a lot of rich men are being divorced by their wives. So this guy doesn't know what he's talking about, man. You know, and only the simple-minded will fall for this deception, right? If high value starts with money, and I don't say to be, don't be on your grind. Every man which is born upon this earth needs to be making his own bread, right? The right way eventually. Don't be killing people or scamming out people for the money, which this guy is doing right now. You know, this guy is scamming people out for their money. That's exactly what's happening. You know, I'm gonna play a little bit further.
claiming high value and it has nothing to do with money or it doesn't start with money, go ahead and walk the opposite direction.
High value doesn't start with money, man. High value actually start with your behavior as a man. The way you think, the way you behave. Your character, man. You know? Because I've seen a lot of women, right? I've seen a lot of women with guys with money, right? And the dude is acting kind of feminine, right? But he got money. When a man comes around who got less money than the guy, but he's acting masculine, you know, he thinks masculine, he acts masculine. You can actually see the smile on the woman in her face, man, like she's ready to get popped by the dude, man. I've seen this a lot, man. High value doesn't starts with money because women cheat with men. A lot of women, when they got a man who got a lot of money, right? Why do these women cheat with men who got less money? You know? And this guy is teaching this shit on YouTube, and people fall for this shit, man. You know? So it doesn't even make sense that being a high value man starts with money. So your confidence is with your money, right? In your money. So I'm gonna take all your money away, all your cars, all your houses, right? Who are you then? Without those earthly possessions, who are you, man? Like I said, every man upon this earth need to be making his money the right way. But high value got nothing to do with money, man. I'm gonna say this: high value got nothing to do with money.
That person doesn't know what they're talking about.
You don't know what you're talking about because you're on YouTube teaching a lot of bullshit.
There's no such thing as high value homeless, and you can have a high value mindset.
If a man is homeless, right, that's his own fault, right? That's your own fault, man. No man needs to be homeless, man. Every man needs to be working, making his own money, his own way. Right?
Set on $20 an hour. Sorry, that won't work for the world. That works for the barbershop and everybody else you're trying to impress that are broke. But men with money know men with money. High value it starts with money.
This guy, bro, look at this guy's body language, man. This guy is teaching bullshit, man. So a guy can have a lot of money, but he don't know how to fuck. So guess what? Your wife will search for that good dick, man. I don't care what you say, man. Most men with money get used up, man. That's what's actually happening. Most men with money get used up if they don't got wisdom. So first you need the wisdom to actually defend your earthly possessions, because you can have a lot of money, but do you got the wisdom? Do you got the wisdom?
Another thing, to be high value, it starts with the group guys who are already in the group. High value men determine high value men. They decide whether or not you're in the club.
So if you're a grown ass man, you gonna let other men decide if you're part of the club or not. That's some simp shit, man. In my opinion, that's some simp shit. Period. If you're a real man, you don't need other men to decide for you to be in the club, man. You are the club, man. If you're a high value man, you are the club. It starts with you.
Again, there are no high value loners. So all these dudes running around talking about
there are no high value loners. What this guy talking about, man?
I'm a high value man, but I'm a Sigma male and I don't. No.
And that's why I always say you got a lot of alpha simps on YouTube, man, teaching a lot of bullshit, man. You got a lot of guys on YouTube being so-called dating coaches, teaching a lot of bullshit, man. Straight up. And this guy is teaching a lot of bullshit, man. Here and there, he's making a few points, but the majority of the time, this guy is teaching bullshit, man. To these women, to these men, people like their ears to be tickled, man. That's exactly what's happening. People just like their ears to be tickled. Yeah, man.
Oh no, you may be high earning, but not high value. High value is determined by your usefulness, which is also, you have to have a resource component, a money component. You have to.
What about your health? What about your health, man? Steve Jobs, the guy from Microsoft, right? Or Apple, had a lot of money. But this guy was sick, man. So is he high value? High value starts eventually with your health, man. It doesn't start with money, because you can have a lot of money, but you're sick. So you actually need to expand on your explanation. What's the actual high value man? So you can have a lot of money, but you don't know how to fuck. You can have a lot of money, but you but you busting nuts in 5 minutes. It doesn't make sense, man. It doesn't make sense, man. It doesn't make sense, in my opinion. It doesn't make sense. Like I said, this guy is on YouTube teaching us bullshit, and I'm a response to it. I'm a response to it.
Been making that money for at least 5 years. 5 years.
Says who? Says who, my nigga? Says who? Says you? Come on, man.
Is where you really start crossing into high value. When you start be going,
So I'm gonna say this, right? If you're a grown ass man, right, you're gonna listen to this guy to decide if you're a high value man or not. That's bullshit, man. Yeah, man. He's tickling people their ears, man.
in training is around the 3-year mark. If you made 6 figures for at least 3 years, you're starting to cross into that territory.
Says who? Says who? Shit.
Still got some more work to go. Why? Because there's a certain amount of money that needs to be made. The guys who are in the group have to identify you as one of the boys. You have to have your life at LinkedIn level, which means everybody needs to know what you do, your title. So at a glance, someone can know what you're worth.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit, man. That's some straight up bullshit, man. A man, a real man, a high value man doesn't need people, right, to actually decide what he's worth, man. That's bullshit.
I was talking to shout out to Dr. Tamara Tara. She was in town in Atlanta, and I'll get into more of that this as we get into the broadcast. She represents her brand. It's called Pretty Girl World. And one of the things I talked about is today the buzzword is entrepreneur. I'm an entrepreneur, and I'm an entrepreneur. Well, if you recall that show I did with Ramil Amir, in 6 weeks, we had many guys calling in talking about they were entrepreneurs, and only 2 people in 6 weeks even knew what they were talking about as far as the business. You can be an entrepreneur just by deciding to be in business.
Well, I'm done listening to this guy, I'm gonna search on YouTube about high value males, what other people are saying. Because this guy, his definition of being a high value man doesn't make sense. I'm gonna check what this woman gonna explain what a high value man is.
Hi everyone, my name is Chengi and welcome to my world. I have Miss Apollonia Ponti of ApolloniaPontiDating.com. Is that right? ApolloniaPonti.com. Yeah. And I met this beautiful, lovely lady online actually, and I was stalking her YouTube channel because I thought this woman understands how to help men be the kind of men that I want my ladies to be meeting. So I stalked her. I became a subscriber and I found her on Instagram and we've become friends, and I'm here in Paris with her. She invited me to be here in Paris, so thank you for having me. And so today we're going to talk about what I'm always harping on my channel about what high value men want. And I have a lot of women on this channel who are like, yeah, but we do all that. But I think they have a difficulty figuring out what high value is. So maybe you could just tell us, Apollonia, because you work with men, what is your definition of high value?
Yeah. So I want to start too by saying like what's not the definition of high value man, right? Like a high value man is not someone that is because his wallet is heavy or because he has this great status about him and he's everybody knows him, and that's what a lot of women kind of tend to get attracted to and have this bad boy image, right? This bad boy facade. But I think high value men are the ones men that I work with really have a strong presence about them. And
Okay, the screen is kind of fucked up. I'm gonna refresh it to see what's gonna happen. I don't know why the screen is always jacking up.
Hi everyone,
Let's check this shit out. I'm gonna put it to this.
Hi everyone, my name is Chengi and welcome to my world. I have Miss Apollonia Ponti of ApolloniaPonti.com. Is that right? ApolloniaPonti.com. Yeah. And I met this beautiful, lovely lady online actually, and I was stalking her YouTube channel because I thought this woman understands how to help men be the kind of men that I want my ladies to be meeting. So I stalked her. I became a subscriber and I found her on Instagram, and I think they have a difficulty figuring out. Just tell us, Apollonia, because you work with men.
Y'all can hear it, so it doesn't matter.
What is your definition of high value?
yeah. So I want to start too by saying like what's not the definition of high value man, right? Like a high value man is not someone that is because his wallet is heavy or
You see? Even the woman says it, man. Got nothing to do with money, man. Even the woman said it. High value got nothing to do with money. So Kevin Samuel is a fraud, man. Even the woman said it. I'm gonna bring it again.
high value man is not someone that is because his wallet is heavy or
You see? So it got nothing to do with money. So Kevin Samuel is talking a lot of crap on YouTube, man. Even the woman said it herself. It got nothing to do with your wallet, man. Because like I said, if it got to do with money, why women cheat with why women why I'm sorry. Why when a woman gets with a guy who's stable, why do they cheat? Because it's got nothing to do with money, man. Most men with money get used up. Most men with money get used up by these women. Because men with money, they put their confidence in their money. And a woman can smell this shit, man. And she's gonna take advantage when she smells that shit.
because he has this great status about him, and he's everybody knows him, and that's what a lot of women kind of tend to get attracted to and have this bad boy image, right? This bad boy facade. But I think high value men and the men that I work with really have a strong presence about them. And
you see? God yo. High value starts within yourself, man. It doesn't start with money. Because like I said, you can have a lot of money and have no wisdom. So a woman can just step in your life and take your money and step to the guy with the confidence within his spirit. That's actually what's happening a lot of times with a lot of guys with money. Because a lot of guys with a lot of money, they think that, yo, I got this expensive car, I got this nice job, so my woman is gonna respect me, she's gonna stay with me. Bro, that's the illusion, man. You have to have confidence within yourself before you have confidence in your earthly possessions, your job. A lot of men use their job title to impress women. Bro, I see it here in Europe. A lot of guys use their job titles to impress women. Yo, a woman doesn't care about your job title, because eventually she's gonna look past your job title and see who you are as a man. So it got nothing to do with your job title or how much money you got. Don't be a bum. Every man needs to be working, making his money. But high value got nothing to do with money. That's the point.
the strong presence they have from them is different.
They got a strong presence, meaning confidence within yourself. That's exactly what the woman is saying.
between, there's a difference between this guy and the guy that is like this bad boy that has a strong presence. It's the mystery, the presence of mystery, right? That bad boy image.
Yeah.
But then there's this other guy where he walks into a room and you feel the energy that he has it together, and he stands and he's composed in the way he is, and the energy that you feel from him is very.
It's the energy, man. High value energy. And low and most men got low energy because they watch porn, they jacking up, they be fucking with other men's wives, they being down low homosexuals, you know. Bro, you gotta be a upstanding man walking this earth to be high value. And to be straight up, a real high value man have a connection with the Most High. Because it starts with the Most High eventually. Being a high value man, you have to have a personal connection with the Most High. If you don't got a connection with the Most High, you are not a high value man. Even if you got $100 million on your bank account. Don't let no man or woman come into your life talking about high value is you know, you gotta have money, bro. Like I said, if high value has anything to do with money, why women are divorcing men with money? Why women leaving men with money go sleep with guys who have less money than the guy she's with? So the woman know that high value got nothing to do with money. Then you got this dumbass individuals, Kevin Samuel, talking about high value starts with money. This guy doesn't know what he's talking about.
Very neutral because
Knows himself, which is your inner man.
doesn't have to do his best to impress a woman.
Absolutely.
Woo! Yo. This woman is breaking it down, man. Kevin Samuel need to be learning from these women. And I know this shit already. This is something a high value man will know. And if you're high value, you don't need to be telling people that you're high value. You know it because you got a connection with the Most High and you're working on your inner man. High value starts with your inner man before, you know, it comes to money and status, you know, and your job title and all that bullshit. Because a lot of women are leaving men with good jobs and all kind of titles and all kind of big bank accounts. So if high value got anything to do with money, then all women need to be staying with guys with money and don't be going fucking around with broke guys who don't even got shit. And I've seen this shit, man. A woman have a so-called relationship with a guy with money, right? And when the guy is not around, she's fucking with a dude on the next block who don't even got shit. And I always was like, bro, this woman got everything, but she still fucks with someone who don't got nothing. So now it makes sense, man. It doesn't, bro. You as a man, don't try to impress no woman with your earthly possession, man, because eventually she will look past all that bullshit and start looking at your personality as a man. And if you got a weak presence all about you, you know, you're a dumbass individuals. All your confidence is in your earthly possession, your house, your car. You know, yo, a woman don't give a fuck about those shit, man. Eventually, the woman will take half of your money and leave your ass, man. That most men who got confidence in their job, you know, thinking they're high paid. These individuals are a bunch of dumbass individuals. A woman don't care about it, man. She's gonna use it, but she don't care about your money. And I'm talking about experience, because I didn't have a lot of money, but I never had no problem finding a woman. I always had a woman, always, and always will, without fucking money. So it got nothing to do with money. Pay your bills, stack, take care of your health, but don't try to impress no woman with your money, man. That's the point. Don't put high value on your chest because you got a nice paying job, or you got a big bank account, or you got a nice car, man. Most men, what I have seen, most men put their confidence in their stuff. If you see a guy with a nice car, you know, now his chest is up, you know, and he thinks woman respect. Woman look past that shit, man. Once she gets with you and gets used to you, she's gonna start looking at your behavior, who you. And when she sees you full of shit, she's gonna go to the next dude who don't even got a car.
Right? And I mean, some women might think honest differently, like a man should impress, but I don't think so. You know, I think a man is just as vital in a relationship as a woman is.
Absolutely.
And a man with pride and self-dignity and values is going to be able to cultivate a great communication with you, a great conversation with you.
So got nothing to do with money, Kevin Samuel. It's who you are, the way you speak, your standards, your laws, your principles, things you stand for, man. You know?
Yeah.
And a man with understanding will never impress a woman with material things, man. What you need to be doing as a man, act like you don't got shit. That's what you actually need to be doing, man. Act like you don't got shit, man. And see who the woman is. Because if the woman see all the nice stuff, don't think she's coming because she likes you, man. She's gonna deal with you because she's seeing what you got, and she's gonna use you for it. And that's exactly what's happening a lot of time with a lot of guys who try to impress women with their nice car, you know, their bank account, you know. But these guys don't got no character, no taste about them, man. They're dead from the inside. So your money doesn't mean shit. If you're dead from the inside, a woman will see through that shit, man. You can have a lot of money. I don't know how to fuck a woman. Do you think the woman will stay with you because you got a lot of money? She will search for a dude to fuck the hell out of her, man. And your money ain't gonna stop it. It doesn't matter how much money you got, man. If the woman, her pussy is wet, she's gonna get fucked. And your money ain't gonna stop her, man. Your money ain't gonna stop her from going fucking the next dude who don't got shit.
Look at the conversations that he's having with you. Like, is he asking you questions about you, your life? Is he trying to get to know you, or is he having surface-based level conversations with you?
Right.
Which most men who got so-called money, right? These guys don't know how to have a conversation with a woman because their confidence is in their earthly possessions, their car, the job. So they think automatically the woman will bow down. Yo, woman don't bow down to that shit, man. You know, most men think when they pay all the bills, they pay everything, the woman will respect you. Most of the time, the woman won't respect you. She's gonna buck up against you because she knows you full of shit.
I think that's one of the biggest things when it comes to standing out and the first attraction stage when you meet a guy.
Yeah.
And also next would be a guy that paces himself, right? A lot of times it's a red flag when a guy just wants to jump right in,
Yeah.
right? And I mean, there's been great relationships. I'm not bashing those that have got great relationships from jumping right in, because there's been great ones too.
Mhm.
But you know, it's not normal that happens, right? So I think a man that naturally sets the tone to pace the relationship and properly courts you, you know, it's not asking.
So Coffee Samuel, high value got nothing to do with money, man. Straight out of the horse's mouth, the woman herself. And most women think the same way like this lady is thinking. You know?
asking you, hey, come over just for dinner. Let's watch a movie. Let's do Netflix and chill. Like, that's not the guy that wants to settle down.
Right.
A guy that wants to settle down is going to put in the effort. But the biggest thing in order to keep a guy that's putting in the effort is he's going to look for the woman that's going to put in the effort too.
Right.
You know, and I think that's really, really, really important because I talk a lot about that on my channel.
Yeah, you do actually. Now, can you explain that? What effort can a woman make without becoming masculine and doing the chasing and doing the giving and the what effort would that be?
Nurturing energy. So examples of nurturing energy, because this is how a woman gets the heart of a man, right? Nurturing energy can be more like taking initiative and interest in his values in life. Like, let's just say he's an entrepreneur and you have no idea what marketing means, internet marketing, but this is what his job's all about. You ask him questions, how can you help? And then he's like, I've been struggling to find this attorney that I need for.
So she made the point, she actually made the point, I ain't gonna listen to other videos. I made my point. I can go to the comment board. Maybe I can read a few comments. Oh, you sure? Yeah, you can go watch it for yourself. So, got a lot of comments. So someone left a comment. A high value woman is kid free, disease free, no drama, great body, real hair, sexually please you, shorter than you, weights lesser than you, lighter in complexion than you, will spoil you and cater. This person is bugging out, but he made a few good points. Say no to fat women. All men need to be saying no to fat women. If your girl fat, you're the problem, man. If you're a man and you're walking around with a fat wife, I need to slap the hell out of you, man. But with that, I'm gonna say shout out to the YouTube streets, and hopefully I'm gonna be back with another content. Another shout out.